Okay. So I decided that I'm going to do another makeup live audio to finish out the month of September. So, greetings and blessings and peace to everyone. And thank you for joining my Aisha Speaks Jade Facebook motivational page. I am doing a makeup live audio for Sunday, September the 30th, 2018. And I'm finishing out September. What I would like to speak to you about is something that might have a connection with what I had just got finished speaking about just previously. So this is how to stop hating yourself. How to stop hating yourself. Guys, I don't know if you've ever been in this position. If you have not, many blessings to you. But so many people hate themselves for whatever the reason is. I used to be one of those people who did not like myself, who hated myself once upon a time, didn't like myself. I don't know. I guess it was just going through a phase. I didn't like the way that I looked. And that had to do with close family members, close people I grew up with, people who I even went to school with from being young, even up until probably like my junior high, maybe some of my high school years, who were just, they were mean. Right? They would bully me. They would pick on me. The whole colorism thing, just a numerous amount of things. Right? To the point, even I have to say, you know, individuals that I was in past relationships with in life. To the point I didn't like myself. I hated myself. I didn't love myself. I didn't respect myself. So, we tend to do things that we think that are going to make up for that. But in the end, we're really damaging ourselves, physically, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, financially. So in all ways. So how to stop hating yourself? In life, a person can never be happy if they don't like themselves. Just as we are never happy with people we don't like, how are we supposed to live happily in our own company? The truth is, we shouldn't depend on anyone else for our happiness, but instead should love our own little flaws as they make us unique. And I have learned that I've always felt, honestly, though I may not have told a lot of people, that I've always felt like I was in my own box, feeling that I was unique. I always have. I don't even know if I've ever told anyone growing up, but I've been saying it as an adult. I am my own unique person, as imperfect as I can be. And so if you say you down and you cool with me, then you're going to have to like my good as well as my flaws and vice versa. So it would be tough. So let me change that. So self-loathing is present in many people, and it does more harm than you believe. It would be tough to get out of this sickening habit, but it isn't impossible. With love and support of people around you, you can develop a good frame of mind towards yourself, and it would definitely enrich your life. So here is what you can do. Don't try to be perfect. As a lot of us do try to be perfect, whether we want to admit it or not. Perfectionism might seem ultimate, but no one can ever be perfect. The more you try to be, the more you would have a negative perspective of yourself. Sometimes we idolize other people and their lives, but that doesn't mean that they have it all. Especially if you compare yourself to hardcore celebrities. Yes, because what we see sometimes can really honestly be a facade, because behind closed doors, we have no idea what they're going through. And a lot of them, with all of this wealth that they have, they are very depressed. They are in addictions, whether it's a mental illness or a drug and alcohol addiction. or an addiction, because there's different levels to addiction. So, and some of them have even felt suicidal and unfortunately have taken their own lives. So we don't know. We don't know what they're going through. So again, there is no way you could achieve self-appreciation. So again, if you are comparing yourself to hardcore celebrities, there is no way you could achieve self-appreciation. They may seem flawless on the TV screen or on the newspaper, but we only know a 10% of their lifestyle. So it would be better if you avoid comparing yourself to others and look inside. There are some triggers. There are different situations or people who cause self-loathing at times, and it is necessary to note what is triggering your critical inner voice. If you start learning what behaviors causes this harm, you can adjust better with them. This way, you won't let your mind wander deeply about your flaws and would be able to stop yourself by thinking about something else. Have positive coping mechanisms. Instead of drinking way too much alcohol when you are depressed and even using drugs, hard drugs, try doing something productive at that time. You would need to push yourself, but it would be worth the effort. If you have turned into someone who likes to be all by themselves all the time, go outside and interact with other people. You must go for a walk or start exercising. Instead of having junk food and munching a bag of chips or junk, grab an apple or some type of fruit or have other healthy fruits. Just said it. If you take care of your health, you would boost your self-esteem. And that is so true because, I say I am an emotional eater, especially when I'm just feeling down. And I try not to be that way all the time because I know what that's like, being that all the time. So I try to think of different ways. Am I perfect? No, but I am doing my best. I'm finding different solutions. Because I don't want the emotional eating or the compulsive eating to take control of me. I want to have control of whatever I'm going through. Talk to yourself in the mirror. I spoke about this just in my previous. And of course, that conversation needs to be positive. Yes, when you're looking at yourself, when you're talking to yourself in the mirror, it has to be a positive conversation. It is pointless if you go in that mirror and you start talking about a lot of negativity. Tell yourself that you look good or that you have the control over your life and nothing can stop you from doing what you want to do. Say to yourself that you are intelligent and a generous person. Unless you know that you aren't, in which case you must develop a kind heart. All right? Take good care of yourself. Be it physical or mental health, you should take initiatives to take care of it. Start meditation and go for a run daily. It would rejuvenate you. So there's different forms of meditation, like I've said before. You can even run, based on your schedule. You can run, you can walk. You can find different means to do something, whether you work for yourself or you're working for, a corporate. Take that lunchtime and get out and do something. You will find how rejuvenating that can be. You can also challenge yourself to complete new physical goals. Like if you would like to run further, challenge yourself. So for example, having a 9-mile run or the next day, a 10-mile run. It's all about taking steps, starting small and working yourself up, whatever that new goal may be for you or new activity. So find an activity that you enjoy instead of torturing yourself to go to the gym. If you cannot afford that gym, you know it is not in your pocketbook or your wallet. Please don't do it. You commit, they take that money out of your account, and then you start off, but then you stop. But guess what? Unless you tell them that you're stopping, they're going to keep taking those funds out. So you can do things outside based on the weather. Or you can go to your favorite YouTube and Google some things, and you can do it inside your home. You could instead play a game of basketball or football if you're into sports. If you don't like running all by yourself, find a accountability partner to go run or walk with you. If you start enjoying your life, you would create a healthy body image. And I say this, if you need additional help, and this is not being disrespectful at all, if you need additional help, seek out a therapist or a counselor, a psychiatrist. You don't have to go to them for the rest of your life. You can start off until you can get some balance back. And then, you can branch back out, or a group. But do it for yourself. You don't have to feel embarrassed if you need additional help. So again, if you start enjoying your life, you would create a healthy body image. Wear whatever you want. Let's see about that. Wear what you feel confident in. Wear what makes you think that you look good, even if you are having a bad day. I know sometimes there are individuals that feel just so extra confident in things that they wear. So, if you dress sharply, it would cheer you up. Wear bright clothes and don't care about what other people think of your clothing. Dress the way you want to. So what do you think about that, guys? I mean, I'm all about color. I love colors because there are certain colors that tend to give off different auras, and different seasons mean different things sometimes mentally for people. But what do you think about the idea of people just wearing whatever they want, regardless of their shape or their age or anything? I'm just curious. Stay around positive people. I've spoke on that in my previous live audio. Being around positive people. More often than not, it's the people we are living around with who makes a difference to our thoughts. If your friends are critical about you or keep cracking jokes on you, it's better to stay away from them and find a better company. Surround yourself with people who support you or who you have interesting conversations with. Life isn't about being with those who are good enough. It's about being with those who make you feel wonderful about yourself. So I just wanted to bring that to you. Some of this is kind of a reminder from previous live audios that I've done. Be good to yourself, people. Go out there, use those tools or those resources. It's about you. It's about making you a better and healthier, productive individual, starting with yourself first. And if you have that support, please, by all means, that positive support, by all means, utilize it. Thank you for listening. Please go and like my other social media outlets. I am on, of course, Facebook, which I'm on now, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. All of them are under Aisha Speaks Jade. Again, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. On my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, Also hit that notification bell to keep updated. Be good to yourself. Self-care, self-care, self-care. Take care of the top of your head to the sole of your feet. Love on yourself and know your worth and like yourself and respect yourself. I hope for those to be in a position where you feel confident, to feel good about yourself, where your self-esteem is where you want it to be, where we can be the queens and the goddesses and the kings and the princesses and the prince that we are born to be. And if you feel as though someone continues to keep saying nasty little things to you, speaking negative into your life, you need to remove yourself from them. With that being said, be good to yourself, people. Enjoy the rest of your evening or wherever you are globally. I will be returning back tomorrow. Have a great evening. I'm sending out positive vibes and great energy to everyone. With that being said, much gratitude. Namaste and Ashe.